Hello everyone. So now we are going to do one quality of service lab. So in this scenario we can take one router. This is a basic small lab. If you see, this is I am taking one router. I can take one server also. Let me take one server here, and we can take one switch. We can do in different way. Just to understand the concept, we will do one basic lab. But in our syllabus we don't have any lab. Just we have the concept. In CCNA also we have the concept, in CCNP also we have the concept. We don't have any lab, but anyhow we will do one lab, so you will have the idea. So what I will do, I will take one PC here, and I will take this one from here to here. This is from here to here, and from here to here this one, and from here to here this is a PC. Now we can give the IP schema. Example, I want to use here 192.168.1.1 this side, and maybe I will use here 192.168.2.1 this side. So this is the IP schema we are going to use here. So I will go here, I will just rename, this is a R1 and this is a SRV, that is server, and IP I can give here 192.168.2.2. okay, this server IP is 2.2. example, I will put this here, let me copy and go to this server. I will put here, and this is a gateway, and here we will write this is a switch 1, and this is the PC. I will give 192.168.1.2, and this is a label. I will go to this machine, I will give here this one here, from here to here, and I will put here 2.1. okay, now what I can do basic configuration. Let me take the notepad. First we will do the basic configuration. I will write here quality of service lab. We can say marking. We are going to mark here. okay, marking, or we can do marking lab, or let me check in our notes what I mentioned. Same name we will give, quality of service marking. Let me take the name here, marking traffic and applying. Let me copy the same thing, quality of service. We will do this one here. This lab we are going to do now. okay, and let me check, we have another notepad. I will save this. We did not save this one. Let me save this, or we save already, so let me close this. okay, so now let's go to our topology. This is our topology. I will go here. So what we are going to do in this lab, here we are going to match the traffic and apply the some value. So we will match the traffic and apply the value. So first of all, let me do in the R1 configuration, basic configuration. First we will assign the IP address, host name R1, and then interface fast Ethernet 0x0. I will write IP address 192.168.1.1, 255.255.255.0. then we will write no shut here, and then we will write interface fast Ethernet 0x1, and I will write IP address 192.168.2.1, 255.255.255.0, and then we will write no shut. This is a basic configuration. We will do more, but first I will paste this configuration in the R1. I will go in the R1, I will apply this configuration inside the R1. So now let me paste this configuration in the router. So this one I done the basic configuration here in the R1. Now what I can do here, let me do fast forward. Example, if I want to access any server here, any website, HTTP, this is a HTTP. okay, so I will write here, I want to access this server 192.168.2.2. okay, I press here, it will load, and we are accessing the server. Imagine this is a web server and you are accessing the web server, you are getting that one. okay, and if you want to ping also, what we can say, I will write ping the server IP. I will write 192.168.2.2. you can ping, reply is coming. okay, this way just we test connectivity is good. Now what I will do, I will enable the simulation. Now I enable the simulation. Now I will go in the browser, okay, and I will type here 192.168.2.1, right, 2.2. so when I put this one 2.2, you have one packet here. I will forward that packet. I will press this button, so it will go to switch. and then it will go to the router. When it go to the router, I will open this packet. I will double click, and when I open this packet, you can observe here, let me make this up here. This is a inbound to the router. Okay, this is going inside the router. Okay, that's why it is known as inbound PDU detail. This one, the outside, when the packet will process and go out to the router, that is known as outbound PDU. So when we are seeing here inbound and outbound, if you see here DSCP, okay, what is the value? 000. Okay, DSCP. If you remember here in our this one, we are saying DSCP, this one, differentiated service code. We want to set, example, if you want to set DSCP 24 means CS3 you need to set. But here if you see here what you have, you don't have anything. Here is 0. When you check inbound, when packet is going inside the router, we don't have any priority. When packet will come outside the router also, we don't have priority. By default we don't have. By default our router don't know anything about the priority. Whatever traffic he is receiving, just he will forward the traffic. So he will not do any priority. How we check? We check. We have DSCP. We use this scenario. We are using the layer 3 marking. We check here. We don't have anything. Here nothing is mentioned here. For input and output also nothing. Whatever the router is receiving, he is processing. He is not doing any. He is what we can say. He is not doing any. What we can say. He is not doing any quality of service. When we are accessing the HTTPS. This one, when we are doing the HTTP, not S, only HTTP. And if you want to check another thing also, we can do another thing like what we can do. Let me move this and come again. Let me send one ping packet. Okay, if I send the ping packet also, let me ping here again. So now we have this packet. Let me forward that packet. It go to the switch. Then I will go here. Then I will open this packet. I will go inside this packet here. Okay, I will go inside this packet. When I go here, nothing is marked here. Inside the packet which is going inside, going into the router, we don't have any priority set. The packet which is coming also, we don't have any priority. This is a ping packet. In the generally we will apply for the voice video, but we don't have here voice call, so we will check with the HTTP and we will check with the ping. Okay, just to understand the concept. Later we can check whatever we can apply. You can research and you can apply. Basic concept is important, so we will look more detail now concept. So here we don't have anything. The packet which is going into the router also don't have any priority. The packet which is coming out from the router, we don't have anything. So now we need to put that one. So how we can put? First, as I told you, we need to create the class map. Class map we use to select the traffic. What we will do? We will do the class map. So let me write here what I will write here. We will do the class map. And if you remember, we told class map we use to match the traffic. So I can write class map. And if you have any question or any doubts, I will write here in bracket. We use class map to match traffic. Just remember this point so you will easily understand the concept. So what we are saying, we are using the class map to match the traffic. Or if you want any other thing, we can define identify the traffic to apply the special treatment. We can write in your own words. We can write in our own words. Identify the traffic. Okay, identify the traffic to apply special. We can say special treatment or special thing, anything you can write here. Just to understand the concept, you can write in your own words. I am writing in my own words, treatment. Okay, I am saying I need to identify the traffic to give the special treatment. I will give special treatment in the policy map. Now I am identifying. In the class map, I am going to identify. So how we will identify? Just we will write class map. Okay, we will write class map. Then whatever the we need, like you need to give the name. Whenever you create the class map, you need to give name. Example, you will give ABC or XYZ. XYZ. You can give any name. Whenever you create the class map, you can give any name. So example, we can give ABC, we can give XYZ, or for what service we want, we can write. Generally we are writing that one. Example, just now we browse the website here. Just now we browse the website here. That service is known as HTTP. Okay, this one, if you see here, we are saying this service is HTTP. So I can write here name, I can give as HTTP underscore map. Our which, if you don't want to give underscore, no need to give also. Just I am saying class map, I am giving the name as a HTTP underscore map. Then we created and we give one name. Now we need to say match, and what we need to match? We need to match protocol. We are saying match the protocol. Which protocol you want to match? HTTP, because we are using the website, right? We have two protocol to use website also. We have one is HTTP, that port number is using as a 80, and we have HTTPS, that is 443. So we have this one, but we are not using this because in packet tracer we have only this one. Just now what we check this one, so we will check this one. So what I am saying class map. I created one class map. I give any name. I use the service, whatever service I am using, the same name I give, underscore map. I am saying, if you don't want, you can remove this one. Just write the service, whatever we are using, that name. So here class map HTTP, and I am saying match protocol, this one. So this protocol will come in this map, and it will select. It is selecting this protocol in this class map. And if you want to do one more, we can do one more. What we can do one more means, I want to do for ping also. So I will write class map, and then I can say ICMP underscore map. I give another name. I will say here match protocol ICMP, because we are doing ping also, right? So I am selecting the ping also. What I done with these two, I selected one, I selected HTTP traffic, another I selected the ICMP. So these two thing I done. What I done, I selected. So first thing, we select the traffic from here to here. After that, what we will do, we will create policy map. We will create the policy map. How we will create? Let me move this up. So now I will write here. Let me divide the paper here somewhere. This is the policy class map, and here what we will do, we will create the policy. We need to apply some policy. We selected the traffic. Now we need to apply some policy. So what we can say, create policy map. To apply policy, we can say policy map to apply policy. Okay, in bracket, if you want to write here what type of treatment we want to give, we can give here. So if you want to write here, like we can write anything, what type of treatment we need to give to each type of traffic, means whatever traffic we selected, we can give here. In your own words, you can rewrite this sentence. Now what I am saying, first we are selecting the traffic, and now we are giving the treatment. So with the help of policy map, we are giving the treatment. How we will create the policy map? We can write policy, same like that we done the class map. We will write policy map, and we can give any name. If you want, you can give ABC, XYZ, anything. So what I will do, generally in the real scenario, we will give the interface here. Example, I want to apply here like fast Ethernet 0/0. So we will write here fast Ethernet 0/0 underscore. This is in, right? Traffic is going inside. So we will give here like fast Ethernet 0/0 underscore in. You can write anything here. If you want to write ABC, you can write ABC, anything. Why we are writing here interface means, by seeing this one we know like we are applying here, and this is the input to that interface. To understand, for that purpose we are writing, but if you want to write ABC, XYZ, you can write anything. So with this one we created the policy map. Now we need to call this class. We selected two class here, right? This is one, this is one. So we need to call that class. So how we will call that class? We will write here class, and then we will write whatever the name we give. What name we give? HTTP underscore map. So we call first class, and we will apply the treatment here. Let me repeat again what I am saying here. First thing, we select the traffic here. Okay, we create one class. We are saying class, example I am saying ABC. Inside ABC I say HTTP traffic, and then I will create another class. I will say XYZ, and I will say in this one we will have the ICMP, like this. So instead of ABC I am giving the same name, whatever name service we are selecting, whatever protocol we are selecting, I am giving that protocol name underscore map. And same here also we are selecting the ICMP, so I am writing ICMP underscore map. Okay, so I selected this two protocol. Now we need to apply the treatment. So here I will write policy map, and any name we can give anything. You can imagine ABC. If you are confused here, write ABC, policy map ABC. Now we will call the class. I will say class. I will call this class here. Okay, then I will say for this class I need to apply the policy. What policy I need to apply? I will say here example set IP DSCP, whatever value you want to give, you can give. Example, if you want to give AF31. Okay, so now what we will have here, let me move little up. See here in the policy map we are calling this one HTTP map. This one we are calling, whatever protocol we match here, that protocol will apply this value. Okay, and then we can say here exit, and then again we will call class, and what another class, this one, this is the second class, right? Whatever name you give, write that name. So I will write this name, and then we need to set. So I will use same thing here. Whatever value you want to set, you can set. Example, set IP DSCP. Example, if you want to set different value, imagine CS2, you can set any value. If you go here, as we told here, CS3, CS2, this one AF31, you can set any value. This is our lab, not the industrial lab, like you are not doing in your organization. This one you can set any value, just we need to verify. Later you can check the chart, this one, which one is the more preferred for your organization, and you can check in your low level design, high level design. Then you can do that one. But now for our lab purpose, you can put any value. Whatever value you want, you can put here, and you can apply, and you can check the packet is changing or not. Okay, so what I done here, I apply this one, I apply that one. I am saying that if anyone is sending the ICMP packet, apply DSCP CS2, we can say like this. And then after that, so now at last we need to apply that one. To apply that one, what we can say, service policy. So we will see here service policy, that is nothing but we can say applying policy map. Okay, by using service policy. In your own words you can rewrite this sentence. Just you need to remember, with the class map you will select the traffic, with the policy map you will apply the special treatment, at last you will apply with the service policy, you will apply to the particular interface. So how you will apply? You will look where you need to apply this interface. So you will go inside that interface fast Ethernet 0x0. If you want to apply here, you can apply here also, your wish, wherever you want to apply, depending upon your scenario. Imagine you will do here, example, instead of router you will have the firewall here, firewall, ASA firewall or any firewall, you will do this one. And here you will have the ISP, internet service provider. So you are applying here. So whatever traffic is coming here, router will check the priority, and he will put, and he will forward that one. Okay, so now we will go to that interface, and then we will write here service policy, and whatever the name, this policy is inside or outside, you need to write here service policy. Then you need to define this is inside or outside. If you see this interface, traffic is going inside the router, so this should be inside, so you will write here in, and whatever the name you created, this one, you will put this name here. Let me repeat again. At last we need to apply to particular interface. We are applying to this interface, so we need to go inside that interface. Then we will write service policy, and if it is packets are going into the router, then we will write in. If packet is coming here outside, if you are applying here, then we will write out here, and then policy map, whatever name you created, that name we will write here. That's all. So what I will do here, I will write here in, okay, and the name whatever we write here, I will copy this name, I will paste this name here. This way we will create. After that you ping again or you send the packet, and before entering that packet you check, after entering the packet you check, you will have the different value in the DSCP. Let's do that one. Okay, we can copy paste directly, or if you are having confusion, let me do here. Okay, anyhow we have this configuration here, just we can copy and paste. But if you are facing any issue, let me show you by typing manually. What we done just now, we assign the IP address, everything is good here, IP address. Now we will go in the configuration map. We need to create the class map. Okay, class map. So when I write here class map, just write CLASS and then press tab key. When you press tab key, automatically it will come class map. Okay, and then you, if you press question mark here, you can give the name. Okay, you can give the name. So class map name, what name you want to give, you can give that name. If you want to match all, we will match all, match any, match type. This is a different option. Now we will give the name. So name example, if I want to give the name, I will write HTTP, right, underscore map. I will give the one which we write in our notepad. So we created one class. Here we need to match. So I will write match protocol. I want to match the protocol. What I need to match? I need to match protocol. Protocol. Which protocol I want to match? If I press question mark, you will have all protocol. Which one you want to apply that special treatment? Which one you want to select? You want to select Telnet, SSH, SNMP, RTP, POP3, OSPF, EIGRP, BGP. All option is available here. So you need to select which one you need to match. As we write this name, so I will apply to this protocol only. So if you see, this protocol is available here. Okay, so I will copy this one, and then if I go here I will paste this one. So what I done, in one class I selected this one, and then we will write exit here. Okay, same thing this one, what we done here. After this you need to type exit, then again we will create the map. Write again class and press tab. Second class we need to create another class. Another class, what you need to give, example I want to give ICMP underscore map. Okay, and here match protocol. Which protocol you want to match? ICMP. That's all. We selected two. If you want to select Telnet, SSH, you can create different classes and you can select. Okay, you can use different classes, you can select, and when you do Telnet, that feature will apply to that packet. Okay, now we will look for only two, HTTP and the ICMP. Later you can play, you can do this policy map for SSH, Telnet, OSPF and all other protocol, and you can send the packet and you can capture the packet and you can check. So now what we done, we created two class map. If you want to check, you can write do show run section. Let me write here section. Why it is not coming here? Here they are not taking, or let me exit this one, show run. I want to check section, or I can write show run. If I write show run, this is the classes what I created. I created this class and I match the traffic, this one protocol. I created this if you see here, match all. I told you we have many option here. If you see here, where is that one? When we press question mark here, match protocol, before this one, match all, we can say all, or we can say any in particular thing we can select, or we can select any type also. So I use only class map and I give the name. So by default they selected all, means all, that one means if I say match ICMP, means all ICMP traffic they match. If you see here, by default they taken match all, means all traffic whatever is coming for HTTP, and here also match all whatever traffic is coming for ICMP. All traffic will match. If you have any condition, only some particular traffic, you can do that also. Okay, so this one we created the classes. Now we need to create the policy. So policy, how we will create? We will go in the global configuration. We can say policy map, we will write the policy map, and then if you press question mark, they will ask you what policy map name you want to give. Okay, so I will say I want to give the interface name f0/0 and I will write underscore in. You can give anything. So this way we created the policy map. Here we need to call the class. So I will write class, and which class I want to call here, whatever class I created. If you see here, I created this one, right? So I want to call this here. So I will copy this, I will go here, I will paste this here. Okay, I call this one. Then after that we need to say set IP DSCP. What value we want to set? We can set any value. Example, I want to set AF31. Okay, if I want to set AF31, I can set AF31. I set this one. Okay, now what I will do, I will exit this, and then I will call another class. Another class, what is the class, other class? If you did not remember, go here and check what is the another class. This is the another class, ICMP. Just copy this one, and here we will come here and I will paste here. So we will call that class, and we will say here also set IP DSCP. What you want to set, we can set anything. I will write CS2 or CS1, whatever you want you can set. So we set here also. So with this one, what we done, we set here, we set two class. If you want to check again here, you can write show run and you can check here. We have here, if you see here, this is a two class, one class this one, we have another class this one, and this is a policy map. In that one we call this class, we call this in this class, and we are saying set that value to this one, and another class with this one, this class we call here, and we are saying set this value to this one. Okay, so we selected the traffic, we apply the policy. Now we need to apply on the interface by using the service policy. So which interface? We will go into that interface. You need to look here, this interface we are planning to apply f0/0. This is input. So what we will write here, first of all we will write here service. First we need to go inside that interface, fast Ethernet f0/0. We need to go inside that interface, fast Ethernet f0/0. Then you can write service policy. And what is the name, policy name you created? If you remember here, what is the policy name we created? This one. This is a policy name we created. So I will copy this one and I will go here, I will put this. But before putting that one, you need to write this is input or output. So this is input, so I will write in. Then we will write the policy name. If you have confusion, put question mark. Here they are asking, write the policy. Which policy you want to apply? Write that policy name. So we created this policy, so I will write here policy name. That's all. This is a quality of service we apply. Now what we will do, we will send the traffic. Okay, so let me open the simulation and let me send one packet from here, the HTTP. So here 192.168.2.2. okay, I will send this traffic. Now we can, here if you check, it will not apply anything. You have nothing here, DSCP 00 only. When we forward this traffic till the router, let this packet reach to the router. If you see here, you can open this here. If you see this packet here also, you can see this, they apply some policy here, this color, the small window here. Okay, so what we will do here, we will open this. Let me open this here and we can check here. Let me move here. If you go inside here, nothing is applied, but if you see here, you have here 01A. You can check here in our chart 01A. This is a hexadecimal. When you convert the hexadecimal 01A, you can go to the calculator and you can go to the programming calculator. What is that hexadecimal? 01A, right? 01A. So what is that mean? 01A is nothing but 26 in hexadecimal, 26. Okay, sorry, in decimal we have 1A, this one 01A. This is in the decimal form, so I convert that 01A into 26, that is decimal 26. So now I can go to the chart here, I can say 026, this one. So when we check 026, this is nothing but AF31. So we apply AF31. Let's see what we apply. We apply where we can see here, if we have configuration here, this one. Okay, what I am saying, let me repeat again. let me repeat again. See here, this is the packet. Okay, this guy access the web server. When he access the web server, packets are coming here. And if you see, before we don't have any policy, quality of service is not apply, but here now we have the quality of service. So when you see the quality of service, you have some icon here, and when you check input here, we don't have anything, we have 00 here. DSCP is not there, but you go here, you have 1A. This is in the hexadecimal form. You can go here and you can write, you can select the hexadecimal and write 1A. When you write, you will get the decimal value, that is a 26. So you can go to our chart and you can check the decimal value. 26 is nothing but AF31. So you have the AF31 applied to this packet, AF31 DSCP AF31 here. So now we can say we apply AF31. If you are not sure, you can check our router configuration, we apply AF31 or not. So if you see here, we apply the AF31, this treatment for HTTP. Okay, so now what we can do, second thing, this one we verify. Now I will put real. Now I will go again simulation. Now what I will do, I will ping the packet here. I will go here, I will say here, let me ping here, I will say here ICMP ping here. Okay, so we have the ping packet here. I will write here, this I will send here, it will go to the switch, and then I will apply again, I will send, this will come to the here. Again, if you see quality of service apply here, if you open this packet here, you don't have anything, DSCP will be 000, but outbound you will have the 10. Okay, this is in the hexadecimal. You can go here and you can erase this one all. You can select the hexadecimal, you can write here 10, and you can see here that is nothing but in the decimal 16. So you can go to our chart and you will see where is 16. This is a 16. So 16 means CS2. So we apply CS2, DSCP CS2 we apply. If you want to check, you can go to the router and you see CS2. So our lab is successfully done. We capture the packet and we study that one. What we apply, we are getting that one. So router is doing the quality of service. If another router is here, he will check this priority and he will process that packet first, depending upon what priority we keep that one. Okay, so this is just basic lab to have the idea. Important thing you will learn here, how we can create, how we can select. First, class map to select the traffic, to match the traffic. Policy map to apply the special treatment, and this one we will apply this service in the particular interface. That's all. So this is a basic lab about the quality of service. So which lab we done here, if you see where it is, this lab we done similar, same IP I think I use, same thing. So here I wrote also what is what. We use here HTTPS, HTTP, and I use ICMP map. This is the ICMP. If you want, you can use the telnet and you can send the telnet packet and you can set any value here for telnet and you can apply same thing here. Just now what we checked. Okay, you can try with telnet, you can try with SSH, you can do for OSPF, you can do for BGP. Creating policy. Quality of service means giving the priority. Quality of service means giving the priority to the traffic. Okay, quality of service means giving the priority to the traffic. How we can give the priority? By putting the value. If you see, there is a standard chart, we have the value here. Which value we want to give, we can give the value. If you see here in our theory, we are saying IP phone marking the call signaling as a 24, that is a CS3. DSCP 24 is giving for the call signaling, that is CS3. But for the voice call, whenever anyone is talking, we will give the priority as a DSCP 45. We are giving DSCP 45 value whenever if anyone is calling. That signal means that is having high priority. So that is nothing but EF. So we will give that value. So now just you need to remember, quality of service means giving the priority. So which one is the high priority, which one is a low priority, that is separate thing. First one, quality of service means giving the priority to our traffic. How we can give the priority? By using this quality, by using the class map, we will select the traffic, and by using the policy map, we will set the value. Like how much important. Yeah, you can say in the shortcut, policy map means we are setting the value. Example, we can say this is more high, more low. In this one we can give that special treatment. Okay, creating policy, you can say indirectly way that one also. Quality of service means creating policy, but this is in interview, don't say this one. In interview we need to say quality of service means giving the priority to the particular traffic. But in the real scenario, when we create in this lab, just now what we done in the policy, we are putting the priority here, because we have different method also. We can use some application also to do that one also. So this is our basic lab for the quality of service, but we don't have in our syllabus, we don't have lab. Even if you want to skip, you can skip. Only concept is important, but better if you practice, you will have the idea, you will understand more about this one. Okay, so let me stop.